welcome George Foreman.
Give it up. You got to give it on up. Everybody on your feet now. Give it up.
My man. Finally, brother. It's a pleasure, man. I've been waiting on this. My man. Yeah, I've been waiting on this, man. Happy birthday, man. It's a little late, but happy birthday.
Yeah, belated birthday.
Belated birthday, man.
That's
You look
one-
good, man. You just turned 69.
That's right. The one thing about money, it slows down, but the years keep coming.
Wow. You got 10 kids, man. 5 of your sons are named George.
George Foreman.
But you the only one that's called George in the house. Is
Yeah,
that
they all
right?
call me George because they saw me on television growing up, all the kids, and they're like, George, George, and they never call me Dad, which is good. And I don't even allow the grandkids to call me Grandpa either. They call me George.
Call me George.
Yeah, you call me George.
That's good, man. On this show, man, Better Late Than Never, you traveling with Henry Winkler, William Shatner, and Terry Bradshaw, who I had on the show a few weeks back. And he told me that you can fall asleep anywhere.
That's not true. But you gotta be careful around those guys falling asleep, though. They'll do some terrible things to you.
Really?
You gotta sleep with one eye open. Like that, because they're terrible guys.
Man.
They're always looking to have fun. And if you sleeping, they're gonna have a lot of fun.
Now, on this show, man, you eat some crazy stuff, man. You've had fermented whitefish, worms. Have you ever said no to anything?
Well, once they did some chicken eggs, and the eggs were ready to hatch, but they weren't quite. And they cooked those things and they broke them open, the birds were still there. I said, no. They said, why? I said, well, I don't eat eggs, but only in the morning. I had an excuse. I wasn't gonna eat those chickens.
Chick, you could see the chick in it?
The chick were in the egg cooked, and I couldn't deal with that one.
Yeah. In one of the episodes you all shot over in Sweden, we found out that you love ABBA.
Oh, yeah, when you could train, get that kind of music on, you could really train. I even named my daughter Frida.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Beautiful music.
Let me ask you something.
Didn't last a long time, but it was just the right music.
Let me ask you, because you were talking about training. Now, I'm a fight fan.
Yeah.
Been my whole life, man. What made you have the ability to hit so hard, man?
Scared. Scared. If you corner a cat, there's no telling what it'll do to you.
Yeah.
And I was always cornered. I remember trying to play baseball, and I always thought they were gonna hit me with that ball.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't make a good baseball player. So I got in the ring and like, they're gonna knock me out. And I knocked them out quick.
I'm talking about quick.
Quick. Scared. I was scared I was gonna be hit.
Yeah. Of course, you went on and became an incredibly successful businessman, because that doggone George Foreman grill, I can't. Did anybody in here not have one?
You know, it's strange. I boxed until I was almost 50, really 50.
Yeah.
I come up with it because I run out of boxing. I said, I got to do something quick, because they keep coming after you. You got to feed 10 kids. Then you kick them out one door, they come to the back door with a grandbaby. I said, man, I got to keep working.
George, let's take a walk down memory lane real fast.
Okay.
Do you remember this picture?
Traveling to London. What about that leather jacket? I was so skinny. Good gracious.
How much you weigh back then, George?
I'd fight at about 217 pounds.
217?
And I eat that much food now.
All right, what about this photo here?
The highlight of my whole life.
Really? That was one of the big highlights for you?
Yeah, I was a 19-year-old boy. I'd never had a dream to come true. There I was on the platform, receiving an Olympic gold medal, the national anthem in the background. I cried. I thought, you're gonna wake up in a minute.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be true. But I wanted everyone to know where I was from because you walk through the Olympic Village and a guy looks just like you and you say, hey, man, and he starts speaking another language. I said, I better get my flag so they'll know where I'm from.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is another photo, another big moment for you.
You know, that movie received an Academy Award that year.
Yeah?
When We Were Kings. And
Oh,
so-
yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
So I get him up there and we received that award together and it was a highlight of my life because we became the best of friends. But I'm thinking, what am I up here celebrating when we were kings? It was like when I was a fool, he took my title from me.
Yeah.
He knocked me out when I was devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm up there applauding.
That's amazing because it was such an epic fight.
Yeah.
After the loss, how'd you feel?
You think about devastation? I'd
Yeah.
never lost a boxing match. I was the strongest, toughest guy in the world. So I beat on this guy. And about the fifth round, I hit him so hard he fell on me. I said, now I got you. And he screamed, that all you got, George? It was like a horror movie. That was all I had, too.
Yeah, that was all you had. Man. George, I want to play a game with you.
Okay.
Now, you just had a birthday, and your show is called Better Late Than Never. So I want to ask you a couple of things and see if you would still be down to do them.
Oh, sure.
You know, and then if you're not, then just say too old for that-ish.
Okay.
Just
That-ish.
too old for that-ish.
Too old for that-ish.
Just a little bit too old for that-ish. Fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Too old for that-ish. No.
Next one. Using Snapchat.
I don't have any friends old enough for that. None of my buddies want to do that. Too old for that.
Yeah. All right. Do you ever use the word lit? You know, like this party was lit.
Too old for that.
Lit. All right. Fidget spinners.
Oh, those are things you buy and the kids leave on the table and you pick them up.
I have two of them.
Yeah.
They said we have two of them. Here's one.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've never seen this in my life. What do you...
It really helps. It really helps. You find yourself, you got a problem, you just keep doing this after a while. For a moment, you forget. You just think,
Hey, folks, this is the living legend, my man, George Foreman, everybody. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're gonna enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.